Which of these is native only to? In cookery, what name is given? What have you done if you have Which of these famous filmed? Which island nation? Which of these is a South American? Which of these careers has not? Which of these terms? Which of these films did not? Which of these was a pouch? Which of these bones is not found in the wrist? In 1847, which of these is closest? Which of these is an agent? Pop duo Erasure is made up of Andy. What name is given to the grub of the? Which of these Which of these words describe the original Star Trek? Which of these countries is? Which of these is a classic by Roy Orbison? Which of these adjectives refers to the throat? How high is the London Eye? What does Goldilocks do? Which of these was a US president? Which of these are Which Dickens novel What did Queen Elizabeth? What color were the first? What organ in the human body is the? Which of these songs was a hit? Which of these is the? What is the name of the assassin in Killing Eve? The drunken sailor is a basic step used in which dance? The drunken sailor. Foggy bummer is a Scottish dialect name for which insect? Foggy bummer is a Scottish. E. coli is a type of what? Which note follows do re mi in a musical scale? What would a barber use a strop for? In 1999, what did Pantone crown color of the? Simon Pegg plays Jack in what 2015? What was the name of Donald Trump's first wife? Anthropology is the study of what? Which Ivy League college is located in New York City? Which Beatles hit was a cover of an Isley Brothers song? Where is the NBA team the Golden State Warriors based? A person in a state of high dudgeon would be what? Which artist defined drawing as taking a line for a walk? Kalima is the Turkish word for what seafood? What mythical creature resembles a horse with a single horn? What sort of triangle is the subject of Pythagoras' theorem? What sort of Who played Cleopatra in a 1971 Morecambe and Wise? What type of tea is used in the Japanese tea ceremony? What was the nickname of football star William Perry? What is the highest singing voice in Women and Boys? Who has a rap singer alter ego called Shorty Mane? A bugbear is a cause of what? Honeydew and cantaloupe are varieties of which fruit? What imperial unit of distance is equal to 200 and? Which Russian composer took US citizenship?